thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. So Anaheim will get the first possession. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Clint Capella is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Now, here's Anunoby, following the miss by DeRozan. And it's denied. And they're pushing it up. Here's Bogdanovich. It's deflected. Now, here's Isaac. And Doris, we saw with the bubble how jarring a long break can be before the playoffs.
Kevin, many coaches considered the bubble to be a brand new season. You had, in essence, last season, 2 training camps. And the fact that the NBA was willing and able to pull off the logistical challenges of a restart was nothing short of remarkable.
Ingles dishes to DeRozan. Stolen. Westbrook surveying the D. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Westbrook. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Very hard to match the speed of Russell Westbrook. He's got change of speed and blow-by ability.
To the middle. Wiseman with the ball. Capella's there. Here's Powell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. 2 points, that one goes.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Anunoby against DeRozan. Capella trying to free himself up. DeRozan, that's good.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Westbrook finds Capella. To Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Anaheim trailing by 2. DeRozan brings the double team. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Seattle shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Clippers.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent just too great.
You had the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by DeRozan.
Well, the aggressiveness of Russell Westbrook setting up that bucket right there. This guy knows how to find the best shot possible.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Clippers. And the first thing we talked about was the approach they're going to take against Russell Westbrook. He said because of the energy Westbrook brings to the court, the message he gave to his players was to try and match every ounce of Westbrook's intensity with their own. He can't let them let their guard down for an instant. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Powell after the basket by Seattle. Pass to Ingles. There's the 3. And another miss by Anaheim.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Anaheim trails by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ingles against Isaac. Out to DeRozan. Clock at 6. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Will it go? It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Isaac outside. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Seattle, Anunoby out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Boucher in at the four-man position. And it's Seattle with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Westbrook way outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Westbrook. Wiseman with the rebound. Anaheim trails by 9. Here's Ingles. The shot, no good. Isaac with some nice D. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Seattle. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Well, the blinding speed of Russell Westbrook to change ends and get to the cup.
Tipped away. Anunoby against Powell. Kicks it to Ingles. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside to Rosen. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Passes it to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Isaac's got the lead up to 14 now for Seattle. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. 1:43 left now here in the second. Here's Powell. The pass to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 10 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. Wiseman kicks to Ingles. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Well, Joe Ingles, to me, specializes in mixing up his pace, and that's how he gets these calls.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks. Outside
DeRozan. The shot missing. Seattle goes the other way with it.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
You seem to understand as teammate when Russell Westbrook is starting to find his rhythm, because these guys consistently get him the rock, and he delivers.
Pass to Wiseman. DeRozan scanning the floor. Shoots over Anunoby, and that would have counted, but his shot was. And so it's Seattle with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Reading, there was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 12 points.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
They've got Norman Powell, Bogdanovich out there with Weissman. And it's Joe Ingles, and it's DeRozan in at the shooting guard position. And for Seattle, we've got Chris Boucher, Russell Westbrook out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
Don't you have the sense that DeMar DeRozan feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anyone at the offensive end? He's like, bring your best defender, I'm up to the challenge.
Westbrook finds Capella. Pass to Ingles. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Passes it to Westbrook. Wiseman with the rebound. Anaheim trails by 12. Bogdanovich left side. Shoots over Anunoby, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That's a pretty good stroke from Bogdanovich. Really pure form on that.
Powell against Westbrook to the paint. Capella, the pass to Anunoby. Capella, high post. Back to Boucher. Here's Anunoby, and he's good on the three ball. Anunoby's got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Seattle leading by 11. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. 6 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Powell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Westbrook, and he comes up with the deuce. 14 points for him. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Ingles against Isaac. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Seattle will take possession. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Westbrook. Anaheim grabs the miss.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
DeRozan against Anunoby. Westbrook, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Westbrook's got 22.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Joe Ingles. Wiseman's out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's DeRozan in at the two-guard spot. 4 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Now Isaac. And the pass to Anunoby. Down low, here's Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 12 points in just the second half.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Rosen dishes to Ingles. Wiseman with the ball. Outside DeRozan. Lets it go from 11. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
Well, DeMar DeRozan excels at finding space to score from the mid-range. Whether it's coming off a screen or if he has to breaking down a defender, he'll get to that spot.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Feeds to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. Anunoby against DeRozan. Anunoby passes to Westbrook. The three. Anaheim grabs the miss. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan. Says twice on the pipes.
Pass to Isaac. Here's Boucher. 16 feet away. Pass to Anunoby. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Timeout, timeout.
And Seattle leads by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Seattle.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Russell Westbrook.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Rondo against Anunoby.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Brown kicks to Winslow. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
All right,
On the wing, Cephalosha. Floats one up. Rondo can't get it to go. And it's Seattle with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Brown against Shumpert. Back to Winslow. Brown outside. Makes it off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Rondo against Winslow. And Capella sends it back. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A resounding victory for them.